Good morning, Misamis Oriental. We will bring forth Governor Bambi accomplishment report for the preceding week. Monday's 59th virtual flag raising ceremony focuses on Governor Bambi ever-adaptable mandates, further safeguarding Misamis Oriental as the entire Region 10 experiences an increase in COVID cases. Raymark Simania chronicled the events.
Monday is filled with pride and honor as the provincial government continues to conduct the weekly virtual flag-raising ceremony, now on its 59th edition. On his latest update on African swine fever, Provincial Veterinary Head Dr. Benjamin Resma reported that new cases of the ASF were recorded in Purok 1, Olaliman and Purok 6, Amoros in El Salvador City, Zone 4 in Barangay Lourdes Municipality of Alubihid, and in Malaoro, Malanang Municipality of Opol. On a positive note, the result of their surveillance in Purok 1, Bacolio, El Salvador City, Purok 6, Lapad, Lagindingan, and DNC Conception Farm in Patagopol were negative. In total, there are 6 municipalities, 1 city, and 43 barangays affected by ASF in the province, with 2,329 hogs culled and 658 farmers affected. Meanwhile, to show that the provincial government is truly committed to help the affected farmers, Dr. Resma introduced the duck layer production, a support to ASF-affected farmers' livelihood project. Municipal agriculturists and barangay captains will be the ones to select beneficiary farmers, while the Provincial Veterinary Office ITIC team will validate and confirm the qualification of the farmers, as well as to provide training for duck layer production and the monitoring. The said project aims to augment the income of ASF-affected farmers through provision of livelihood project, promote the duck layer production livelihood project to ASF-affected farmers, increase productivity and food security, and create employment, and to increase the supply of protein source through production of duck eggs. Concerning COVID-19, Provincial IATF Chief Dr. Jerry Kalingasan gave his weekly report to provide latest update on the COVID-19 situation in the province. Dr. Kalingasan urged capital employees to grab the opportunity of getting inoculated with the COVID-19 vaccine in their respective barangays and municipalities, especially now that we are already in the A3 and A4 priority list, where the people with comorbidities and essential workers are under. He also reiterated that the vaccination is of utmost importance, especially when full immunization is achieved, leading to the eventual removal of face mask and face shield. Furthermore, the chances of going back to the normal way of things, gather with families and friends, and traveling would be highly possible when we are fully immunized. Further adding that there are 94% less likely to be hospitalized thereafter. Due to the confusion brought by the common symptoms found in flu, colds, allergies, and COVID-19, Dr. Kalingasan presented a list of symptoms strongly manifesting in COVID-19 patients. Out of the mentioned symptoms, 3 symptoms, namely fever, tiredness, and dry cough, were pointed out to be the common symptoms detected in a COVID-19 positive patients. Still on Monday, as Governor Bambi takes priority on employees to become prospective homeowners under the Provincial Capital Employees Homeowners Association Incorporated, the Provincial Legal Office started to release certificates of no pending administrative case and affidavit with undertaking to cater employees who may be qualified to avail housing loan under the Social Housing Finance Corporation. To ensure that these employees successfully meet the initial requirements, they are being guided on the formal process and will undergo future screenings as to their eligibility. Governor Bambi is hopeful that with this project, deserving employees will be able to invest in affordable housing offered by the provincial government of Misamis Oriental, it being a major expenditure. Lastly, on this day, the Social Enterprise Development Program of the Provincial Agriculture Office facilitated the hands-on mushroom cultivation training at the Mushroom Production Training Facility of the 58 IB headquarters in Claveria, Misamis Oriental. This facility is run by a group of former rebels who were given an opportunity to gain income and attain food security. Ms. Gladys Barbosa, mushroom production trainer, discussed the essence of mushroom in agriculture and nutrition, and also performed all the steps in the production of mushroom. The participants were from the Talisayan Higaonon Tribal Council, an IP group which has dynamically cooperated with PAGRO to learn new skills and expand their entrepreneurial endeavor. On the other hand, Ms. Barbosa together with PAGRO staff went to Moped C to visit its proposed area for mushroom production. This is also a step of PAGRO to have its own facility and soon made it available as a learning site and a source of food and income as well. All of these will not be possible without the utmost support of Governor Bambi in alleviating the agriculture sector of the province and providing livelihood projects to rural-based organizations in Misamis Oriental for them to gain income and attain food security during and beyond COVID-19 pandemic. Raymark Simania, PIO.
The intensified disinfection of the provincial capital premises commenced on Tuesday, and against all odds, the PHO Nutrition Division successfully released the first quarter honoraria of our barangay nutrition scholars. Jane Salimbao give us a detailed account.
On Tuesday, June 1, 2021, the disinfection team from the Provincial General Services Office or PGSO and from the Provincial Veterinary Office or PROVET conducted the disinfection of 3 offices within the provincial capital compound. The Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office or PDRMO, Scholar Kuni Bambi, National Bureau of Investigation were all disinfected to ensure sanitation. From here on, the entire provincial capital building is also scheduled to be disinfected every Friday to safeguard employees and Misamisnons who work and transact at the provincial capital every day. On the same day, a team from the Provincial Veterinary Office headed by Assistant Provincial Veterinarian Dr. Efren Melner Viloria provided technical assistance to the Municipal Agriculture Office of Manticao on the management of retained placenta in a cow at Barangay Punta Silom. Retained placenta is the failure to expel fetal membrane within 24 hours after parturition. If not treated, cows with retained fetal membranes are at increased risk of developing metritis, ketosis, mastitis, and even abortion in a subsequent pregnancy. In addition, provincial capital employees enjoy the free transportation services ordered by Governor Bambi to help them cope up with the quarantine restrictions implemented in Cagayan de Oro City. The recently acquired vehicles were used to transport capital employees from their workplace to their respective residences, which is very beneficial to employees, especially now that Cagayan de Oro City is under Modified Enhanced Community Quarantine or MECQ, where transport services are very difficult. Also on the same day, the Provincial Health Office Nutrition Division facilitated the release of the first quarter honoraria of the Barangay Nutrition Scholars or BNS, amounting to 3,000 pesos per BNS. First batch of Barangay Nutrition Scholars who received there were from the municipalities of Tagulwan with 22 beneficiaries, Lagunglong with 11, Binuangan with 8, Balingwan with 11, and Alubihid with 20, which sums to 102 beneficiaries with a total of 306,000 pesos. Minimum health protocols were strictly observed during the activity. This is in response to Governor Bambi Imano's order to give what is due to our barangay-based nutrition workers, most especially at this time of pandemic, simply because Governor Bambi cares for Misamis Oriental. Furthermore, the Provincial Veterinary Office ASF team, led by Assistant Provincial Veterinarian Dr. Efren Melner Viloria, conducted disease investigation at Purok Mariposa, Cabalintian, Manticao. This is in response to the report received by the Municipal Agriculture Office of Manticao. Blood samples were collected and were submitted to DARADDL or Regional Animal Disease Diagnostic Laboratory for confirmation of ASF. Results are expected to be released soon. And lastly, on Tuesday, in response to the issued Memorandum Order GYVBE number 2021-397 on the implementation of a skeletal workforce, to it was stated that the skeletal monitoring system used by the Provincial Planning and Development Office shall be the prescribed template of the daily reports of all offices. The PPDO held an online orientation and tutorial on how to create the said system for the respective offices via Google Meet. A total of 82 participants were able to join the said online activity. The PPDO continued to provide assistance throughout the week through follow-up calls and online. And some offices were able to share their outputs for their own monitoring systems in the offices. Jane Salimbao, PIO.
For Wednesday, the Provincial Governor's Extension Office and the Scholar Bambi leads a massive delivery of services directly to the people. Geo Denke discussed these developments.
On Wednesday, the IKNB conducted a barangay-to-barangay release of educational assistance for first semester, school year 2020 to 2021 for IKNB's in Claveria chapter. The barangay-to-barangay distribution of assistance was undertaken by IKNB due to the strict implementation of public health protocols prohibiting mass gatherings. Spearheaded by Miss Mary Fern Mercado, IKNB Claveria Chapter Coordinator, and Mr. Marcelino Manipis, PDRRMO Coordinator. A total of 142 IKNBs from Claveria were provided with assistance amounting to a total of 355,000 pesos. In addition, Attorney Nadia Emano Elipe turned over a personal wheelchair to Mr. Roque Sabio of Zone 14, Natumulan, Taguluan, Misamis Oriental. Mr. Sabio was very happy and was grateful to the Provincial Governor's Extension Office and Attorney Nadia for giving him the opportunity to be able to conveniently move around his home using the provided wheelchair. Lastly, on Wednesday, the Provincial Governor's Office, headed by Governor Bambi Imano, provided construction materials to Roel Cano of Nabulod, Baluarte, Taguluan, which was handed over by Attorney Nadia Imano Olipe. The construction materials will be used in the construction of Mr. Cano's house, which was seriously deteriorated by overgrown coconut trees. Gio Denke, PIO.
Thursday highlight Governor Bambi Imano's strong commitment to education and to Misamis Oriental's children as ECCD thoroughly implements his programs. Danny Bjama Jr. chronicled the story.
On Thursday, being the primary advocate of early education in the province, the Provincial Early Childhood Care and Development Office ensures the services for children in the province is continuously provided despite pandemic. On this day, the Provincial ECCD successfully distributed modified session plan guides for child development workers of Lugait, Manticaw, Naawan, Initaw, and Libertad for the fourth quarter of center-based program conducted in an alternative venue. These guides contain suggested activities that will help develop child's cognitive, gross motor, fine motor, self-help, receptive language, expressive language, and socio-emotional skills. Through the initiative of PECCD head Ms. Maridin Lilay Okot and with the consistent action of PECCD, children in the province will definitely benefit big from their projects that promote child developmental aspects. Additionally, on Thursday, in response to providing homes to provincial capital employees, the Provincial Capital of Misamis Oriental introduced the Provincial Capital Employees Homeowners Association Incorporated on April of this year. This is Governor Bambi Imano's initiative to help capital employees acquire their very own homes wherein they can apply for a housing loan that offers a cheaper price of 3,000 pesos up to 5,000 pesos every year for 25 years. With this, a meeting with Social Housing and Finance Corporation was conducted via Zoom together with Ms. Rochelle Pahara leading the meeting as president of the Provincial Capital Employees Homeowners Association. The aim of the meeting is to speed up the preparation of requirements needed to start the construction of housing project. Ms. Pahara encourages all regular capital employees to avail of this rare opportunity that Governor Bambi Imano has given them. Danny Vertudazo Bjama Jr., PIO.
Pagro's delivery of basic social services together with other national line agencies to far-flung Sitio Calhaan in Claveria command Friday's events. Regina Mormaygay point out the significant details.
On Friday, June 4, 2021, strengthening Governor Bambi Imano's main objective of providing utmost care to the people of Misamis Oriental, the delivery of basic social services, even to far-flung areas, is integral. One example is in Sitio Calhaan, Barangay Minalwang of the municipality of Claveria. For this reason, the Provincial Agriculture Office under Mr. Jose Apollo Pacamalan, along with Philippine Fiber Development Authority, Philippine Carabao Center,
Philippine Crop Insurance Commission, Department of Trade and Industry, Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, LGU Claveria, Municipal Agriculture and Fishery Council, and with the assistance of 58th Infantry Battalion visited the place. They collaboratively handed over 30,000 abaca seedlings from Philfida, while PCC assured to give carabaos, and other agencies conducted interviews addressing the locals' needs. Still on Friday, in the continuous effort to fight against the increasing COVID-19 cases at present, the Provincial Veterinary Office Disinfection Team conducted disinfection in the Misamis Oriental Provincial Jail after receiving the latter's request. Governor Bambi Imano never misses out ensuring safety and protection fair for all, especially and to the persons deprived of liberty. Additionally, for Friday, Provet Miss Or did a series of activities at Barangays Gumaon and Mati Claveria and in Barangay Muhon, Taguluan, encompassing on assisting the transfer of duck house. So with having been able to successfully conduct inspection of incubators, including the monitoring of duck layer farms, the team also delivered feeds to the beneficiaries in the mentioned barangays, while plenty of duck eggs were also collected. The Itikan sa Kalambuan program under Governor Bambi Imano's administration already unleashed varied successes over the years, which truly benefited all Misamisnons, increasing their income and boosting their livelihood even more. In conclusion, a successful courtesy call happened on Friday in between International Committee of the Red Cross, attended by its personnel Ms. Roberta Bocinero and Mr. Ashley D. Macor, with the acting Miss Or Provincial Administrator Attorney Jocelyn A. Luod Mateo as the representative of Governor Bambi Imano. The event was also graced by Provincial Legal Officer Attorney Cirilio Neil E. Pacana and Provincial Warden Police Colonel Robert Roy V. Bahian as ICRC discussed their observations concerning their recent visit in MOPJ. The visit to MOPJ seeks on ensuring that conditions and treatment of all PDLs meet national and international standards, while the attending PGMO heads expressed their sincerest appreciation to ICRC for including MOPJ in their detention visits. Hence, Governor Bambi Imano assured the mentioned partner agency that PGMO under his leadership will take into considerations the given constructive observations. One highlight during the courtesy call also was the commendation of ICRC on the thrust of Governor Bambi Imano in providing a better place for rehabilitation with the new MOPJ facility located in Initaw, Miss Or. Along with was the proposal to fully work out the jail decongestion program of the province through the Provincial Legal Office as trusted involved agencies cope along the implementation process. Rajian Amora Tanel Maygay, PIO.
And from May 31 to June 4, unified accomplishments from various departments and from the Travel and Arrival Committee exhibit Governor Bambi Imano's well-thought programs answering the needs of the entire province. Jebson Patlunag delivered the consolidated report.
To start off, the Provincial Accountant's Office is one of the few departments that avail the skeletal workforce, which was granted by Governor Bambi Imano to minimize employees' office congestion and to implement social distancing due to the growing number of COVID cases. The office is divided into two teams for the accounting and pre-audit division, Team A and Team B. Each has its respective office and work-from-home schedules. It has also strictly complied with the work-from-home guidelines and used PPDO's shared Google Documents online monitoring form to track the employee daily attendance and accomplishments. Moreover, despite the restrictions imposed by the pandemic, the Provincial Accountant's Office strives to fulfill its mandates, which include the recording and pre-auditing of all disbursements of the province, as well as preparing financial reports for submissions to the Commission on Audit. One of the safety precautions it has implemented is the document sterilizer box, which is placed outside the office and is used to disinfect the numerous documents the office receives. It has also adopted the no face-to-face transactions, which restricts clients from entering into the office. However, clients may initiate contact through landline numbers and the in-charge personal's mobile phone number, both of which are posted outside for inquiries regarding vouchers and payrolls. For the week ending on June 4, 2021, the office has received and pre-audited a total number of 650 disbursement vouchers and payrolls for job orders, casual and permanent employees as well as the payments for the various projects being implemented. It has also issued 75 check advices over the week. In addition, it has released 250 certificates of net take-home pay as part of the requirement of the Provincial Capital Employees Homeowners Association Incorporated membership application and for its other uses. The whole team of the Provincial Accountant's Office, headed by Acting Provincial Accountant Ms. Marilu Rivera, strives to be effective and efficient in delivering its services to the public as they consistently support Governor Bambi Imano's directives and developmental initiatives. To continue, despite having a diminished workforce due to COVID-19, the Provincial Governor's Extension Office, with the supervision of Attorney Nadia Imano Ilipe, still persevered to extend its services to the community. The office opened its doors Monday morning for the people to avail free medical checkups with free medicines, courtesy of Dr. Maria Bibina T. Casino. 117 clients were catered by PGEO Health Office. Meanwhile, our 3-in-1 services catered 8 clients, providing free embalming and coffins for the deceased, coupled with tents and chairs. The Extension Office of Governor Bambi Imano is definitely a place of refuge, especially to those who are in need. Sharing the same passion with Governor, Attorney Nadia Imano Ilipe led a series of turnovers. Wheelchairs, water hand pumps, and toilet bowls were provided to the people of Barangay Natumulan, Taguluan, Misamis Oriental. Construction supplies were also given to a number of residents from Barangay Baluarte and for a chapel in Barangay Santa Cruz. The rise of COVID-19 in the province clearly affected the number of clients, but rest assured, the Provincial Governor's Extension Office will never disregard the needs of the people. On another story, the Provincial General Services Office provided technical assistance to various capital offices. Most notably, the office oversaw the installation and maintenance of the electrical wirings of the container van being used as a temporary office of some Provincial Health Office personnel. Installations of tents for various capital events were also facilitated by PGSO for the week. Moving forward, over the week, the Provincial Treasurer's Office has released the second half salary of regular and casual employees for the month of May in the amount of 12,306,900 pesos and 76 centavos, and for job order employees amounting to 7,432,114 pesos and 22 centavos. On the health sector, the Provincial Health Office successfully administered the second dose of AstraZeneca vaccine to 12 vaccinees and the second dose of Sinovac vaccine to 145 vaccinees. The Provincial Health Office has also conducted risk assessment to 102 individuals and swabbed 90 people. For its other services, the Animal Bite Center catered 40 patients, while 15 patients were catered in the Mental Drug-Induced Psychosis program. And on another development, in order to increase the efficiency of the new payroll system for job order employees in the provincial government of Misamis Oriental, the Provincial Management Information System Office, headed by Engineer Bernardino Junbalo Jr., added a new feature to the said system. The new feature will automatically generate withholding tax deduction for each job order employee with taxable income. Personnel from the Provincial Management Information System Office coordinated with the JO Processing Office to orient them regarding the newly added feature so that the payroll in charge could already start using the updated system in processing payrolls for job order employees with taxable income. This system enhancement is important to reduce the likelihood of tax deduction errors and for faster processing of payrolls for salaries of job order employees. And for the period of May 28 to June 3, the Travel and Arrival Committee, composed of various offices from the PGMO, have assisted 389 locally stranded individuals and 81 returning overseas Filipinos arriving at the Macabalan Port and Laguindingan Airport. Altogether, 36,400 Misamisnons have been facilitated by the capital since May of 2020. Jabsen Patlunag, PIO.
Under no circumstances is Governor Bambi Imano's remaining 388 days in office restrain him as he executes a whirlwind of activities and interventions for the people. Governor Bambi's tenure in Misamis Oriental's highest government position is indeed the reckoning of all ever ascending way of living for all Misamisnons. Jinker Seat, PIO.